Hey, have you ever seen that cool gemstone? That is, the kind that you just turn it a little. Wow! There seems to be a whole rainbow flowing inside, and the colors change around. It's like magic. Well, today we are going to uncover the scientific secret behind this so-called magic together. Our protagonist is Opal, and many people also call her Opal OK. Let's be detectives together now. Think about it. When you hold an Oppo in your hand and see the unpredictable colors inside, have you ever stopped to think, what the hell is going on, haven't you? There are no LED lights in this stone. This is a super fascinating puzzle that we are going to solve today. Well, first of all, we are going to throw out the biggest myth. Many people, really many people, their first intuition will think that the color of ochre must be some mineral pigment in it, just like the pigment we use for painting, right? Wrong. That's not the case at all. Its beauty has nothing to do with chemistry, but pure physics. Are you ready? Now, we are going to shrink ourselves to super small, like the movie Ant-Man. We are going to go deep into the microscopic line exploration inside the gem. We are going to drill all the way into its surface to see what its core secret looks like. Okay, imagine it. We now have a super powerful microscope in our hands. Let's first look at it as a complete Oppo. Okay, let's zoom in on it now and zoom in again. When we penetrate its surface, wow, you will see a picture you will never think of. It's a microcosmic universe composed of millions or even hundreds of millions of perfect small spheres, neatly arranged like a military parade. Yes, these super tiny spheres you see are the key to solving the mystery of Opal's color. So what are these balls made of? Actually, the ingredients are very simple, that is, C dioxide. But the point is that they are not just materials, they are more like miniature architects who created that rainbow. You see, the metaphor of miniature building blocks is really too appropriate, so you have to build a picture in your mind. The inside of Oppo is not a mess of stones piled together casually. It is not a super regular 3D structure composed of countless tiny building blocks, one by one, carefully built. You remember the word order. It is this order that creates the magic we see. So far, we already know that the interior of Oppo is like a building block city, so the next most critical question comes. When light, such as sunlight, enters this microscopic world, what wonderful chemical reaction will happen? Oh, I'm not wrong. It's a physical reaction. The answer lies in this proper noun. These neatly arranged balls and those tiny gaps between them combine to form a physical area, something called eye color difference. Well, that sounds complicated, doesn't it? It doesn't matter. You just have to think of it as a super mini Mitsubishi mirror. But the coolest thing is that this 3-adjacent mirror is not made by us. It is a masterpiece created by nature itself. So the journey of a ray of light is probably like this. First, a white light shines into Oppo like sunlight. And then when he passes through the gap between those small balls, this white light will be broken apart and decomposed into various colors of the rainbow. But the most wonderful thing is that these separated colors will start to fight with each other. This is called interference in physics. What about some colors? It was cancelled out in this battle and disappeared directly. But some colors are enhanced instead. In the end, only those that are enhanced, that is, the pure colors that win, can successfully escape from the gems and enter our eyes. Okay, you may have a general understanding of the principle after hearing this. But you must have a question in your mind, right? If the principles are the same, then why are some radishes red, others blue, and others colorful? Good question. Which brings us to the most critical core question today. Let's ask the question more specifically. Why do some oboe look like a flame trying to heat, while others look like a quiet deep sea? What is the difference in their genes? Ready to hear the answer? The answer is actually surprisingly simple. The ultimate secret that determines all these color changes lies in the size of those alkaline dioxide pellets. You heard me right. It's just their size. Let's look at this table. He explained everything clearly. Look, this is actually like fishing. The size of your fishing net determines what size of fish you can catch, right? The same is true of light. The The longest wavelength of red light is like the largest fish, so you need to use the structure with the largest mesh, that is, the largest alkaline dioxide sphere, to catch it. If the sphere is smaller, then sorry, the red light will slip away, and you can only catch the green light. Violet light these medium-sized. If the sphere is very small, you can only catch the blue light and purple light with the shortest wavelength, which is why Oppo that can shine red light is usually more precious, because if you think about it, how difficult is it to make such a big sphere grow so regularly? We finished talking about how did the colors come from. Then let's talk about quality. You must have also discovered that not all stones called Oppo can flash. Some Oppo have that kind of mythical argument, but others look like ordinary stones. Why? Come on, this is the moment of aha. Let me tell you an amazing fact. The chemical composition of the expensive Oppo that can change color is exactly the same as that of the ordinary Oppo that can't talk about it. The only difference is, really, there is only one, that is, their internal structure. One is the ultimate order we mentioned earlier, while the other is complete chaos. So let's sum up. To create this magical argument, you need a perfect formula. First of all, the size of the sphere should be consistent. Now, they should be systematically aligned with precision and consistency. It is only under these two conditions that a substantial natural light disparity emerges, enabling light entry. Allow me to then unveil a spectacular display of mesmerizing color illusions. So order creates beauty and chaos does not. This sentence can be said to be the essence of everything we have today. The beauty of Oppo really does not lie in the fact that it contains any particularly rare chemical elements. It is not its beauty at all, but the nearly perfect order in its internal microscopic world. It is order that creates all this beauty. Finally, I want to leave a question for you to think about. Today, we see that the order in the onlooker's world can create macroscopic beauty visible to our naked eyes. Then you might as well think about it. What other beauties in nature also come from the same principle? For example, the shiny metallic luster on butterfly wings and the dazzling and incredible eye spots on peacock feathers. Do you think their salt temple really comes from paint? Or do they actually have the same secrets about order hidden in their bodies as Oppo?